Good morning guys, and welcome back to Demo Drives, bringing real reviews to real people and answering some of those questions other channels might not talk about. It's a beautiful Sunday morning and I'm meeting up with some friends of mine who run the B Road Hunting Club, and they're putting on a car show down at the Hornsey Cricket Grounds near Hastings. I'm really looking forward to this. I've got my brand new car. Gave it a clean yesterday, it's already dirty, but we're going to meet up, we're going to have a look around some very cool cars. I think there's actually a competition for best car. It's absolutely filthy though, but I'm really looking forward to this, actually getting out and driving this thing properly. I'm so happy with it, but I've not really pushed it that much. I've not had much of a chance. So let's hop in the car. We're going to go for a drive first of all. It's about 45 minutes and have some fun. Go down to Hastings, look at some, I'm hoping some awesome cars, and we'll go from there. But before we get going, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. It really does help the channel. I'm also on Instagram, TikTok, there's no dancing on there, so go and follow us on there. So yeah, let's get going. What a day it is. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's not too hot, the roads are dry, and I'm in my new lovely car. The appeal and the excitement of seeing this car every morning has not even slightly worn off. In fact, it's getting worse if anything. And I've not got to drive this at all. I've picked it up, I've done some seats, I did a video on that, so I'll put a card up there if you're interested in that. But other than that, I've been working. I've just not had a chance to take the car out, and I'm absolutely gutted. But today, things are very different. I'm meeting up with a number of friends of mine from the B Road Hunting Club, and Rog, who part owns that, helped me get this Mini. So we're going to go down, there's going to be loads of cars. I'm going to see some friends of mine that I reviewed their cars as well. So it's really the perfect Sunday. I realise I haven't really talked that much about the car. I've not done a first drive video or things I like or things I dislike, which will be coming at some point. I just haven't had time. I want to get to know the car a bit better rather than jumping in and not really knowing its quirks and things like that. So that will be coming, but I'm starting to learn all of the things that have been done to this car, because I did pick it up and it's quite heavily modified. I'm just trying to remember half of them. It took about 25 minutes for the insurance company to actually enter all of the mods in here, so I've got a lot to remember, but some of the numbers, I suppose, that we need to talk about. Just wind the window up just for a second. So performance, really, we'll cover that. So this is standard, had, I think it was around 165 brake. It was a Cooper S, but it's had, let's get this right, I think it's 440 injectors, so that's more fuel in. We've got an uprated cam, so it's a bit more aggressive. It's been remapped. It's got a Cobra manifold, D-Res, sports exhaust. So that's the performance. We've got some gorgeous wheels on here. They're 18J in white, and they're a complete bugger to keep clean, but look awesome. Suspension wise, 10, I'm used to pronouncing that name. Coilovers though, adjustable top mounts, everything's been polybushed, so it's very, very firm. That's the basics. There is a lot more of it to come, which I'll focus on another video, but this today's more about the driving, and let's wow, this handles, wow. It's a light car with an incredibly good setup. Brakes are good, it's got uprated brakes as well. which is a good thing because you do approach corners very, very quickly. It's got this cooler work short shifter, just adds to the drama of the car. Oh, it's the noises. It's not loud and leery as such, but it's almost perfect. There are some things I will be changing, just to make it my own, and there's a few things I'd like to iron out on the car. It's been incredibly well set up for certain types of roads. I am finding it's very low. It looks awesome, but I need to have a little tweak around with. Oh, yeah, like that. I'm loving the Mini lifestyle. There's something about it. I've been to Mini shows before and I've reviewed cars and taken them there, but something about having your own car is very different. Oh, these roads. They're very undulating. But this car is coming alive here. You can really quite push this thing on these sort of roads. It's not the most powerful car I've ever driven. I mean, 220 brake is still pretty rapid, but these sort of roads, you don't need any more. This thing is so direct, it's so Darcy. Go-kart feel, most definitely. Every time I take this out, I fall more and more in love with it. I need a name for her though, so any suggestions, put in the comments down below. I keep calling her her. I don't like that. I've never named cars, so yeah, I need to come up with something. But what a morning, what a set of roads. Luckily these brakes are good. Well, we'll find out here. Drop it down and yeah, you can hear it bottoming out slightly. That's the tyre and the wheel arch becoming friends. Wow. Yep, I'm happy. I'm very, very happy. So I'm not that far away. So I'm going to go and meet, I think it's about 10 of us. And there's around 70 people going to the How's That show, which is going to be cool. Like I said, meet up with some friends, talk cars, drink coffee, eat some food, talk more cars, and then sadly I'll have to drive this car along these roads again to get home. Now, I know this car is very well loved and Tim is an amazing guy. He previously owned this car, but I don't want to make this car on my own. There's a few tweaks and things I'd like to do, so I'll be interested to know everyone's suggestions, you know, what you think maybe I should do to it. I'd like to change some of the colour combinations on the car. The wheels are staying for the minute, but this is a big but here, as long as I can get the setup correct, because roads like this are okay, but I do find, as you probably heard a bit earlier on, it does sort of bottom out occasionally, which is not really ideal. So I'm looking at that, colours. Yeah, it's difficult to know where to take this. I'd love some Corbo, something like Corbo or seats back in here, but more of the recliner type, maybe some custom ones, which would be brilliant. So working with a company to come up with my own design. And if there are any people out there who make parts for Minis that think, oh, that would be quite good for your car, what do you think? Just send us details about it, and it'll be it'll be really, really good to know what's available out there, because the Mini community is massive. The mods community is even bigger, and I'm new to both of them, so I need your help on what I should be doing. The other thing that would be really useful would be, I need a new key fob thing. The mechanism's absolutely fine, but the actual key itself is looking a bit sorry for itself, the actual shell. So if anyone knows any good companies that provide cases, then give us a shout on that one. Oh, here we go. Right, we're off. Everyone's jumping into their cars like a bunch of lunatics. Let's follow everyone else, hopefully. Come on everyone, move on. So Mini GP in front of me looks pretty cool, GP2. Ah, what a morning. What a morning. I've done small convoys before, but never in my own car. There's just something a bit special about it, really. Having to be really careful of potholes yet again. I think I might have one of the lowest cars here, although I've got a funny feeling that Lamborghini might be a tad low as well. That's a view and a half. I'm not sure if the camera's picking up on it, but such a eclectic range of cars coming down here. But we'll have a look around them in a minute properly. Looks like we're here. Let's hope there's no speed bumps, and watch as the splitter disappears down the road. Could be a very expensive trip. Watch as the splitter disappears.
Go wide.
Yeah, I'm never gonna.
And come back round. That's it. Stay on there, mate.
Is that alright?
Yeah, just keep going. It's on the floor, but keep going. That's it.
It's a bit low.
Good.
That's a nice venue, isn't it? Look at this. Oh, right, everyone's lined up. Probably you can see some of these. What we've got over there, I think that's a GP3, 911, Porsche Boxster, another 911, got Ed's, Beetle, Lamborghini, Golf, Abarth, GP2, Mini, RS4. What a gorgeous day. We're all parked up here on the cricket ground. There's around 60 odd cars here. I want to show you around because there are some really nice things here. Some really nice things, including obviously my Mini, but I'm going to say that it does actually look really good here. We've got the white wheels, which are a complete nightmare to clean. I think I may have mentioned that. So we'll have a look. So inside we've got the coilovers, shifter, Flox dash, different steering wheel. It's really under the bonnet that I'm most impressed with. The fact we've got this, the white strut brace, the white tube in here, different intercooler, looks absolutely fantastic. Well, I'm obviously going to say that with the white wheels, different intercooler, splitter, which is a complete pain in the backside, but does look cool. Now, got a Mini GT. Now, I think these are a limited edition. Please tell me one way or the other. But I like that. Now, this is a car from my past. It's the more aggressive 1.9, so the 205 GTI. Oh, Yeah, that's quite special. Next on my car, we've got a Mini GP2. Driven one of these a little while ago, and I've driven a GP3. Not driven a GP1 yet, so let's have a quick look around in here. Obviously, a few changes I can see in here. Looks like we've got some changes from Lowen. We've got a short shifter as well. These seats are really nice. I do like the GP2 seats. Looks like different wheels as well. And then a few other bits and pieces. Obviously this is standard, that does absolutely nothing on any of the GP cars, which is unusual. Never understood why they actually put a strut brace in that doesn't actually structurally do anything. It's a thing that gets in the way. I suppose it looks pretty cool. Now, going to go over here, we'll go and have a quick look at the GP3. Drove one of these, well, it was a little while ago, and went on a road trip in this. This is a GP3. As I said, a few changes over standard, not much. I mean, we've got, see the wheels are different. We've got red where the spats are, that's a bit more like the concept car. Which looks cool, and then the roof as well. Let's go the correct side, do it some justice. This is that GP badge is actually painted rather than sort of being a stick or anything, which is pretty impressive. And again, we'll see another strut brace that doesn't do anything. It's a brace thing. And then next to that, we've got Roger's 911. Looks rather tasty indeed. It could be running as low as my car. Yeah, very, very nearly. Let's have a quick look in. Yeah, that looks good. The world's biggest wing on that thing. Just put your dinner on there. That's cool. Lamborghini Performante. Serious bit of kit this. Yeah, I like that. And then we've got Ed, who runs B-Road Hunting Club with his Porsche. He's done all kinds of interesting decal things on here. So I've got all these subtle stickers all over here. So what do you think this stands for? Put in the comments down there. You don't need is this bit. Guess about that bit. Looks cool. Now, custom seats, which he actually made himself, not the Recaro bits, but this material here is stitched in to the which is unusual. And even a bit of the front. Got some there, certainly stands out. This has surprised me. So got one of the older shaped M3s, not seen one of these in a long time. Just how big cars have got, because next to it we've got an M2. Now that is a new-ish M2, and it looks about the same size as the older style M3. Yeah, things have grown a lot. Very shiny 595 Abarth. Trouble is, you can never tell if anyone's done anything to these. Well, it's the same with most modified cars. It looks like some styling changes, but under the bonnet, absolutely no idea. 330 CI. Now, this Beetle looks, this is a standout car. For me, it looks bloody incredible. The amount of love that's gone into this thing is pretty spectacular. Look at this. Let's have a look inside, shall we? Absolutely immaculate. Got the wheels on this, by the way, they're cambered in as well. Yeah, definitely a stance car, this one, but it does look brilliant. Now, another rather special car, Integrale. Look at that, very, very special car, these ones. And then just rounding to the next to it, we've got a McLaren. .570S. And then tucked over next to this JCW Mini, we've got a GT3 RS. This fantastic purple looks, it's too much, too many nice cars here. I don't know where to look. I'm like a kid at Christmas. And Chimera TVR next to it. Nice ST RS Performance. Where should we go now? Let's keep wandering this way. There's even more cars. Yeah, it's a very nice day. Quite a few people around. It's the perfect Sunday, really, isn't it? Now, this car here, actually reviewed this. The video on this should be coming out quite soon. This is a quite heavily modified Megane RS Trophy. It's quite a dramatic car to drive. This one looks fantastic as well. I'm not going to tell you too much about it because you want to watch the video actually on the car. Can't give away too many secrets on what it is, but all I'm saying is it's great to drive and it looks cool. Where should we go? Let's have a look at this S3. Some more things hiding over here. Another Fiesta ST. So a quick look in. Now this is slightly stripped out. Now I had bucket seats in my Mini to start with. Yeah, that's pretty serious. Yeah, I think this owner might possibly take this on track. Yeah, very, very serious. Not seen one of these in a while. Keep an eye on off. So, there we go. What a great collection of cars. I've had an amazing drive down here. I've had a good chat with some of my friends from B Road and some of these cars I reviewed. Been talking to the guys there. It's just been an amazing, amazing day. So unfortunately, I've got to drive my car again for another hour or so to get home. Oh dear, that's a real shame. Now I've been in this car. Yes, we have a Ferrari 488 Pista Pallotti, one of the rarest Ferraris, modern Ferraris anyway. Here we go. Here's Mark. I've been in this thing. It's absolutely awesome bit of kit. This is mental. Absolutely mental, that thing. So in order to have one of those, so Mark, who owns it, is joined the Ferrari race program in order to actually buy it. So he's a full-on Ferrari race driver, and you had to do that in order to be, well, to qualify to buy one of those cars. That's how serious it is. There's not many of them. They cost quite a lot of money. Very, very serious cars. Right, we're going over. We've got presentation best car here. There's some amazing things. I'm definitely not going to win this one, but maybe one day. Pretty sure CRX over there is, because it looks absolutely blooming brilliant. We have got the likes of that, which I think's won before. There's lots of things that have won here before. The Integrale's won before. So let's see what's gonna happen. Which car? I think I know which one it's gonna be, but we'll wander a bit nearer the front and wait for them to tell us who's gonna win.
Here he is. Is the Mark 1 Golf GTI? Mark 2. Mark 2, sorry. Get a car right.
Very well done.
Yeah, well done.
However, we have got, and we have got a runner-up because we really, up until 2 minutes ago, there was another winner. So can the winner of, or the owner of the CRX come forward? You're both winners. You've only got one back.
Anyway guys, I hope you've enjoyed this one. If you have, please give me a thumbs up. Comments are always welcome, and remember to click on the subscribe button. Thanks for watching.